recognize your fragrance.
Hi guys. Anyways, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been, well, for me it's been a very long time. For you guys it hasn't. It's been 2 months.
And she hasn't uploaded it.
For you guys it wouldn't have been a long time, but the time I'm recording this, it's been 2 months since I've posted. So anyways, I apologize for that like long break. So much happened within those 2 months, so we're not gonna really speak on that. Anyways, today we are at the gym. I'm at the gym with my friend Sherika. So we're just gonna be working out for like an hour. So we're here at the gym, and this gym specifically, like we have to wait in. Sorry, the toilet keeps. There's no one in there. There's no one in the toilet.
Nobody's in the bathroom.
Anyways, so this gym, we have to wait like a few minutes to go in the gym. I don't know what the capacity is, but no one's even in the gym. Like there's a whole line and no one's in the gym, so I'm so confused where the workers are. But that's what we're doing today. I thought I would bring you guys along with me to the gym, what I do. As you guys know, I am back home from school for the holidays. So my coach already like gave us like the workouts and stuff that we need to do over the break, and that is what I'm doing today. And Shakira is just gonna be following me.
Cause I haven't worked out in months. Like not even like just no cool 1 or 2 months. Months.
Yes. So yeah, welcome back. And anyways, so we'll talk to you guys later when we are in the gym.
Transition.
Oh yes, I saw it. I wanted to get a jug from Amazon. Anyways, we'll see you guys.
Transition.
Later. Okay. Do you want to do it?
Okay, hey y'all, it's Sherika. I'm doing a voiceover because it only makes sense to do it for this video. So as we are about to start our workout, we wanted to stretch, and that is obviously something that you all should do as well before you do your workout. As you can see, this is one stretch that we're doing. One thing I would have said to Shakira, which I should have told her, I just kind of like, I didn't realize it until I was watching the video, is make sure that your legs are in a 90-degree angle when you are doing the stretch. You can kind of see me doing it in the back. And so pretty much we did 8 on each side, so just count to 16 if you like lose count or something, I don't know. But we did 8 of those, and then we did other stretches, but I didn't show those exactly. So just feel free to do or add any stretches that you feel are gonna help you loosen up a bit and not feel too tight, because you obviously don't want to cramp or pull a muscle when you're doing the workout. So stretch for at least 10 to 15 minutes. That's what I do. Like, I recommend it as well. If you feel like you don't need that much time, then okay, do whatever you want, but I like to make sure that every part of my body is ready and prepared for the workout. The first exercise that we'll be doing is a single arm dumbbell row, and we did 4 sets of 5 on each of our arms. In terms of your form, you want to make sure that your upper body is at around a 30 to 45 degree angle, which then will allow for your legs to be behind you, slightly on your tippy toes. Your knees are also bent as well. So in terms of which part of the body it targets, it's pretty much the upper part of your body, and to be more specific, the back. So your latissimus dorsi is being worked, your shoulders and your upper back muscles are definitely being worked up when you're doing this exercise.
Okay y'all, so we're still here. So this gym is very limited in terms of equipment and stuff. Like they only have like 1 barbell, and it's like assisted bench press. So it's not even like the one where you could take it off and do it yourself.
So next time we're gonna go to my gym fit for this.
Yes. If you guys want to come to this one, I guess you can come. It's York Recreation Center. That's where we're at. I'm saying it because I'm not coming back here. So you guys can come here if you want. Like if you're doing like simple stuff like bikes, treadmills, assisted bench press, then come here. But if you're not and you want to do more stuff, more like advanced stuff, I want to recommend coming here. It's like there's not a lot of equipment that you can use.
So there is another variation of this exercise where you actually put your knee up on the bench. You can also do that, but it's up to you and whichever works. I guess in a sense you have a little more balance when you're doing this variation that we're doing, but if you were to put your knee on top of a bench, you might have to work a little harder with keeping your core stable and trying not to fall over. The next exercise is a single leg glute bridge ISO hold. So we did 4 sets of 20 seconds. So 20 seconds on your left, 20 seconds on your right for a total of 4 sets. This specific exercise is also called a single leg hamstring bridge. So it's going to target both your glutes and the hamstrings. If you do want that peachy plump bum, then I definitely would recommend this. Obviously, you are going to be squeezing at the top of the bridge, so it's going to help with the glutes. Another thing is if you are a beginner or if you find 20 seconds a little more challenging, then I would definitely say you can go and try to do 10 seconds or 15 seconds. But if you're going to do less, then you have to do obviously more sets. So if you're going to do 10 seconds, then I would recommend doing 5 sets of that or 6 sets. Now we are moving on to my personal favorite, which is bench press. We did 4 sets of 3. So first of all, let me just say this, please do not come for me for putting those dega weights on the barbell. Usually our coaches, they give us like a few preps that we're supposed to do before we do any like barbells or deadlifts or anything like that that deals with barbells. And so pretty much I decided I didn't really want to do those. I just did my own thing. So I just added a few weights just to warm up my muscles, just to get ready to add more. So in terms of this exercise, it targets your chest muscles. So if you want those nice pecs, then I recommend this, as well as it targets the shoulders, your arms, and a little bit of your upper back. So in terms of some alternatives, you can try out the chest press machine, some dumbbells, or push-ups. If you decide to do the push-up option, then you need to make sure that your arms are a little wider than shoulder width, as well as if you can't do a standard push-up and it may be too challenging for you, then you can start on your knees and eventually work your way up as you are building those muscles, and then you can do a standard push-up. In terms of the chest press machine and the use of dumbbells, unfortunately the weight conversion is not going to be the same between those two alternatives and a barbell, for the simple fact that a barbell already carries 45 pounds. So if I were to put 25 pounds on each side of a barbell, it's not going to be 50, but it's going to be 95. So what I will say is you can start off with like something light if you are going to be using chest press machine or the dumbbells, and see what works for you. Obviously, if you are a beginner, then I would say just maybe use even 15 pounds just to start off with. Next up is the barbell front squat. So we did 4 sets of 3, and in terms of where this targets is pretty much the lower body, so it allows you to build and improve muscles in your glutes, hamstrings, your hips, as well as your quads, and it also can strengthen your spinal erectors. Those are pretty much the muscles in your spine that allow you to keep your back straight, allows you to also turn your body as well. In terms of the positioning and the types of grips that I would recommend, as you can see, Shakira is doing a cross arm position. That is definitely something I would recommend for a beginner, just because it forces you to keep your elbows in front of you, as well as it allows you to keep your back straight when you're going down in the squat. If you decide to do a 2-finger grip, just make sure that your elbows are in front. It might be a lot harder just because if you are a beginner, you might find it a little challenging to keep your elbows up. So that's why I would recommend the cross arm position. And once you get a hang of just keeping your elbows in front, then you can go ahead and do a 2-finger grip. As well as you need to make sure that if you are going to do that type of grip, that the actual barbell is on your shoulder. That is the whole point. The barbell is not supposed to be hanging on your finger or hanging anywhere else. It's supposed to be sunk in your shoulders. So one thing I will say is to test out the barbell on your shoulders first by keeping your arms up in front of you and then going down into a squat without any weight on the barbell besides the barbell itself. And see if you're able to keep your shoulders up. If you are not able to, then that's the issue. You have to make sure that your arms are pretty much just up the entire time rather than letting them sink, because if you weren't to have an assisted machine like we did, you probably would drop that barbell in front of you. So please make sure that when you're doing the tester that your arms are straight in front of you. Do not let them drop, because if you do, you will drop the barbell. The whole point of keeping your arms or your elbows up in front of you is so that your shoulders can hold up the barbell when you go down and up. So make sure that you're able to see your arms or your elbows right in front of you. Our next and final exercise is a single leg hand supported RDL, and we did 4 sets of 5 on each of our legs. This specific exercise targets your glutes, hamstrings, as well as your lats and your spinal erectors. And one great thing about this variation of a RDL is that it's supported. So with that being said, you're able to increase the weight that you're using without being limited by balance or trying to stay stable. Whereas if you were to do this unsupported, you would have to focus a lot more on maintaining that balance and just that stability. Also, coordination is very important when it comes to this specific exercise. You want to make sure that with your form, your chest should be facing towards the ground. You want to drive your hips back and make sure that your elevated leg is fully straightened out. So I try to show you guys from the side how it should look. One thing I would critique about my form is I should have bent my grounded knee or my grounded leg a little more, just a little more bend, but I still felt it at the end.
Hey y'all, it is editor Sherika here. I'm currently just editing this gym video for y'all. There were actually 2 exercises that we didn't actually do. I ended up just doing one of them at home, but those 2 are the med ball chest pass and a triple vertical jump. So the med ball chest pass we just weren't able to do. We weren't allowed to, I guess. Like, some equipment was just off limits. I really can't explain to you why we couldn't, but we just couldn't. So for this type of exercise, you want to make sure that you're in an athletic ready position. That means your knees are bent. You want to drive your butt back. Your chest is a bit forward, so slightly forward, and you want to have the medicine ball right at chest level. And right when you're ready, you throw it against the wall. So for that specific exercise, you need to do 4 sets of 3 of those. The next one is the triple vertical jump. We didn't do that. We could have just done that there, but I mean, time was, I don't know, like, just everything was so weird because we just weren't allowed to use so many things. But for this specific exercise, I did do it at home. So this is something you can do in the own comfort of your own home. So in terms of sets, you need to do 4 sets of 1 of them. So a triple vertical jump is 3 jumps. That is 1 rep. So you're gonna do that 4 times. So for the positioning or the form of this exercise, you are pretty much just jumping up and down, but there is obviously a technique and a form too. When you're landing, you're gonna land with your knees slightly bent. You can even go into a squat if you would like to get even like more out of the workout, but it's just up to you and what you're trying to achieve. Whatever muscle areas that you're trying to improve or enhance, it just depends. So you can go into a squat once you jump, and then you want to jump back up, and it's a continuous smooth motion. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want me to do more gym content or anything fitness related, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell your family and your friends to support and to subscribe to a small YouTuber like me. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are all having a great day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. Till next time, my loves. I'll see y'all.